Hello? Hello?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Trinity Church. As you know, we're here for an informational session for our East Coast District Blood Drive. This is a first for the East Coast District, and we are very passionate about serving our community as well as being a beacon of hope and light to the community and service. With that said, I don't want to belabor the hour because I know that everybody is busy on this Saturday morning. I want you to join me in welcoming One Blood South Florida here to the East Coast District. I have with me this morning the facilitators of our blood drive in the persons of Ms. Joni Barrett and Ms. Jakara Owens. They're going to share some vital information with us about the need for blood donations by people of color. A lot of times we don't think that it's something that's necessary, but I can tell you that in my own experience, this is why it was so important for me to be a part of this type of service. I myself received 3 blood transfusions in my lifetime. And on a personal note, the blood transfusions were needed by me to basically save my life. And from that time to this, it never dawned on me of a way that I could give back, but the Lord laid it on my heart that I could promote an opportunity like this and bring it home for us here in the East Coast District, here in the community, here at the Trinity Church, so that we can be service to not only the church but also to the community. So with that said, I'm going to turn the mic over to Joni and Jakara so that they can give us more information about giving blood, being a donor, and why it's so important. There'll be a short session for question and answer. I know there are many questions that you have. Like I said, I receive blood and I've never given blood, but I will be doing this. Today is the informational session. It is August the 22nd. The blood drive will take place on August 29th. Same place, right here at the Trinity Church, 8197 North University Drive. We will have the blood mobile right here in the parking lot, and it's for anyone, everyone, to come out. I would like for there to be a minimum of 30 to 50 donors, and I know that we can make this happen. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic over to Joni and Jakara so that they can share information. We can participate in a Q&A. If you have questions on Zoom, just put it in the chat, and we'll be able to address those questions accordingly. Thank you so much, and it's on you, Joni.
Thank you, Miss Tina. I'd just like to say hello. We are One Blood. We are your local Broward County representatives, and we service all Tri-County, and we've also moved into Georgia and Alabama and North Carolina. We have over 250 hospital partners that we provide for. So the need is continuous, and we travel all over the city every day, every single day, sometimes 2, 3, 4 blood drives throughout the town to collect blood for the hospitals. When someone does donate blood, usually within 2 to 3 days, they are able to save a life. It will already be at the hospital. So let me just give you, when you are interested in donating blood, you are able to save 3 lives. And by that, we like to explain that the red cell, the platelets, and the plasma are utilized for different treatments, including leukemia patients and cancer patients at different intervals of their treatment, because they're usually on a 3-year treatment plan, and they need possibly platelets at one juncture and red cells at another. Also, if you're a sickle cell patient, you may need blood every 18 days if you're in a chronic state. The difference, receiving blood is like a little, you feel like you're like a little wilted little person, and then you get some blood from a kind donor that's able to do it, and the life comes right back to them. So they feel so good for so long when they do receive a donation, when they need one. Sickle cell patients, obviously we know their blood does not stay oxygenated long enough. And sometimes the shape of the red cell is different, like a little bit like a boomerang shape, and it doesn't pass through easily through the veins. Therefore, sometimes they need transfusions because it has to get their oxygen to where they need it to go, and they need to have all the requirements needed for living a healthy life. And they can live a very happy, healthy life for many, many, many years. So we've grown children up from tiny to big, and I've seen them grow up myself by this life-saving donation. We have approximately 10 to 12 pints of blood in our bodies. We can safely donate 1 pint, which has the red cell platelets in the plasma in it, and we replenish what we lose in the first 24 hours, and then we remake our red cells along the way. You can donate blood every 56 days, which is 6.5 weeks. Blood is good going forward for 42 days. So we do have blood inventory at our hospitals, all of them, and we have our laboratory distribution who has a TV inventory that we scan and watch all day long. When we go to a blood drive, the couriers take the blood to the labs for testing, and during that time, we are also processing that 1 pint of blood, which is 2 teacups. Like I said, it is very safe to donate blood. We're FDA regulated. I've donated a little over 5 gallons. I'm still here alive today. I just want to say that it's okay. What's important is to be hydrated and make sure you have a little good breakfast or lunch or whatever, depending on the time. We're going to be here in the morning, so we ask you to eat something. And we do have drinks and snacks on the mobile. We also have a thank you, a $20 e-gift card as a thank you for your kindness of trying to come on out and help us out, save some lives at our hospitals, our trauma centers, our transplant hospitals, our kidney dialysis locations. That's where we provide. We also have a t-shirt. So I would like to share that, let's see, you have to weigh 110 pounds. You have to be 16 years old with a parental consent. 17 and 18 are legal in Florida. We must have an ID to view when you come in. If you don't have an ID with you, make sure it's on your phone so we can show it to our team and they can verify your identity. Also, after you donate blood, we do test the blood. First, you get a mini physical. Your iron is checked. Your iron has to be high enough, more than what you need it to be to donate with us, because we are FDA regulated and we are obviously interested in protecting the donor first and then taking care of the patient if they're qualifying to donate. So we do a mini physical. We check your pulse and your blood pressure and make sure it's all right. If it's not in a proper range, we won't say much other than you're not able to donate. But if it's a little not in range, you really should go to the doctor and have it checked. FDA regulation, we're not allowed to say that when you're in the mobile and there is something. But it's a good protection. A little mini physical does a lot for us, and it's kind of like a little screening to help us. If our iron is low, how low is it? Is it just, a half a point or two low? That means normal. It sometimes happens to us all. If it's, very low, that means maybe you need to take some iron for yourself so you'll feel better. So after that mini physical, you have a questionnaire to answer. We do it with everyone, and every single time you donate, you must go through the questionnaire, and the reason is because sometimes people travel. Sometimes they take antibiotics, and other times they don't, so we have to always check to make sure that the blood is safe as possible before we even test it for the patient. So I know it's... people say, can't we do it online? Well, it really has to be the day of, and it's inside the mobile. So we all get used to doing that. When you do donate the blood, we have extremely highly trained staff, colleagues, team that travel with us because they're used to doing this. We go to all the high schools. We go to the churches, the synagogues, corporations, anyone who will invite us. If you can invite us to your business, we would so greatly appreciate it. One of us will be there the day of the drive, Jakara or myself, or maybe both of us. She'll stop by to see us, maybe. But if you know anyone who could host, we would greatly appreciate the information. Next Saturday, I will give you my phone number. If you want to call, reach out, or text any questions, you're able to do that. My number is 954-655-3900. I'll be happy to take the call either day or night or a text.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I just wanted to add, there's also a cool feature that we do have. After you all donate, we have like a message my donor. So it'll give you the flow of your actual blood, right? So after you donate, it'll show you it's going to the testing facility. It'll also show you that it's going to a hospital. And then it'll also show you when it has been transfused. Now, it doesn't really show you who it's been transfused to. However, you are able to, the donor, the recipient of the actual transfusion is able to message the donor. So it's going to be anonymous, obviously, but I think it's really cool because you are able to see that, of course, with One Blood, we are the blood suppliers for the hospitals here in South Florida. So we just give you that certainty that your blood is going to our local hospitals and not anywhere else. I know there's plenty myths that it goes here, it goes there. It's not utilized for what we say it is utilized for. But here at One Blood, we do collect our donations with integrity and honesty. And we have reports to show where our blood donations go every single day. Like Joni did say, when you all do donate whole blood, you are able to save up to potentially 3 lives. So with 1 pint of your blood, that's 3 lives that you all can save. That is the coolest part of donating as well. Yes, we do have the incentives, but I myself feel as though, being a person that was able to save lives is the greater reward. And then also, like she did state, on the day of the blood drive, we do ask that you all have a hefty meal, just to make sure that your iron is okay, nothing too salty, because we don't want the blood pressure to be too high, but do have, because of course you are taking something from your body, so you want to make sure that you have enough supplement to take from. Also, after you do donate, we want you cannot, within 24 hours, no strenuous exercises. So I know some of us like going to the gym, you like doing your step classes, whatever it is that you do on the weekends. Just make sure you are minimizing that to ensure that you'll be okay the following days. It's only for 24 hours. And then, of course, make sure that you are hydrating prior to the blood drive, and then after you do donate as well, to ensure that everything goes back to normal. That is all. Thank you.
Does anyone have any questions for us? We're happy to answer.
Yes, there were a couple of questions that came through as you were speaking. And first and foremost, I want to thank you again for providing such a wealth of information, timely information for us. As you were speaking, there was one question that came to mind myself, along with the others that came through, regarding blood and blood types. Is there a type that is needed more so than another?
Well, O negative is a universal donor, and that is a blood type that not a lot of people have. 1 in 100 have O negative. So that particular type is used for babies and trauma patients. We do need all blood types. The negatives are rare. The B negative and the A negative are rare. O positive, there are approximately 48% of the population who have O positive. That's why we need so much O positive. So every one matters, and every component is specifically utilized We have the Rare Reference Lab, and we are very refined in our testing, cross-match, and processing. So you can be proud to donate blood if you're able. It is an awesome thing to do, saving someone's life.
Very good. Thank you so much. I also wanted to ask the question because I was sharing with the people at my church that I'm actually O negative. I'm O negative.
Wow.
And that's another reason why I wanted to make sure that I participated in this particular initiative. Another question, and I'm going to tell you, I'm a first timer, Jakara. I'm a first timer, and I'm very nervous. And a lot of people are, writing in, does it hurt?
Okay, so like we tell our high schoolers, it does not hurt. It's a pinch, I would say. It's a pinch in the middle of your forearm. So the only thing that you will feel is, of course, the needle going in. It's just going to be for a split second. I was about to say 2.3 seconds, but a split second. Like, once you breathe in and out, it's there. That's all the pain that you will feel.
Very good at doing it. Very good. Our team is exceptional.
Yes.
Got to speak into the mic.
I just wanted to say that our team that does draw blood with us and travels with us, they are highly exceptional. They're highly trained. I mean, they're regulated. They have to be FDA certified. So they're very good at doing that procedure due to the fact that we do take care of all the children at the schools and all of you, everyone. I mean, we all matter. We all do.
Yeah, so for drives such as this as well, we do have our veteran staff that will be on board as well.
Thank you.
Requested that from Jakara.
Thank you, Jakara. I'm feeling a little less anxious. Another question that came through was, how long does the process take? Not the intake process, but the drawing of blood. How long does that take?
Well, normally I'm going to say that the donation process is usually between 5 and 8 minutes. So you're donating a pint, which is 2 teacups. There's a anticoagulant in the bag, so nothing sticks together. So you have 10 to 12 in your body. It's very safe to do it. Like I said, you replace the volume within the first 24 hours. As Jakara said, you just hydrate before you come, have a good meal, and have someone take you out for a nice lunch or dinner, since you just saved 3 lives. That's what I think is good. Then you just rebuild your red cells back, and you can donate every 56 days, which is 6 times a year. So your blood is, you're a miracle. You're a walking miracle. You have the power to save a life. It's amazing. We're able to do this, and you make new, fresh, healthy cells for yourself along the way with saving up to 3 lives.
Okay. How long does it take for the pint to replenish itself after I've donated?
Okay, so the volume you lose is the 2 teacups will be replaced in the first 24 hours after you are hydrating, and so that means having more to drink and then having a nice meal. You'll feel good. You'll feel really good. And then, like I said, since we're FDA regulated, there's a protection factor, and you can donate every 56 days. Now, you're going to make your iron back before the 56 days that you lose, but originally when you donate, your iron has to be higher than what you need it to be anyways for us to take it. So at that point, you can donate every 6.5 weeks, which means everything's replenished by that time.
Okay. Currently, I have a slight cold. I'm sure I'll be over the cold next Saturday.
Yes.
Is there any way that I would be denied to give blood, say if I have a cold, or if I'm recovering from COVID, or something of that nature? How will that be determined?
Well, we have a couple of ways. The first question on the questionnaire is, are you feeling healthy and well today? So that's the very first question. If you have a cold, they're not going to allow you to donate. If you just have allergies, that's a different story. But if you're on antibiotics, you may not be able to donate that day, and they will check your iron to make sure it's high enough for you to safely do it. If not, they'll give you an iron sheet that you could use to replenish your iron.
Also, I do know that people do have questions in regards to, like, if you're a diabetic or things of that sort. That does not disqualify you from donating. It'll be, of course, your wellness check that can defer you or allow you to not be able to donate. Excuse me. So yes, so diabetics, people that have gone through chemo as well, they can, but I think it's a specific type of cancer. Yes, in over 5 years that you're able to donate. So there's really, I won't say not much, but because some people feel as though they have these different health issues going on, it doesn't necessarily it doesn't necessarily make you not eligible to donate. So on the day of the blood drive, whatever it is, you can come. Like she said, our staff, our highly professional staff, health professional staff, that will be on the mobile, and they'll be happy to answer any questions. That questionnaire, that wellness check, will be the one to let you know if you'll be able to donate. So
98% of medications are fine. If you're taking, it's just the blood thinner, you will not be able to donate. That's one. We're certain of diabetics, you have to be regulated, but you'll be able to donate if you are regulated. We have many people who do. Any more questions?
What happens to the blood that I donate? What happens immediately to the pint of blood that I donate after I donate it?
We bring it back. It goes directly to the lab. We have the little tubes, and they are sent directly to the lab for testing, immediate testing. The pint is separate from the tubes, and that is sent to the lab for processing and getting ready to go right on the shelf at the hospital, or right when we get an order in from a physician at the hospital. So immediately it's being processed. Within 2 to 3 days, you most likely will be saving a life. And we do have, like Jakara talked about, we have my One Blood Journey, and that is the trail of the pint. So sometimes we do get a donor who does send an anonymous email to you saying, or a family member who says, oh, thank you so much for saving so-and-so's life. Yeah, so it's pretty nice. We had that a few years. It's called My One Blood Journey.
So what do I need to do? I see that there is a question. Okay, so the question was already on the screen. So right now, what would I need to do to register? I know that we have a slide that's going to show the link for registration. So this is the flyer that was given to us. Can you explain what happens when the individuals register?
That section where it says, please visit oneblood.org with the donate-now and use the sponsor code. That is the Trinity Church Tamarac sponsor code, and that will take you to the time slot for you to schedule here with us for next week, 8:30 to 1:30. If the time slot is full, you may reach out to the church or to myself, and we will open the slots up, or have more staff join us, or another mobile. That's how we take care of that. So if it's getting full, don't be nervous. You're still going to be able to come on out and save a life. Then we hope to see y'all. It should be a beautiful day.
Excellent. So with that said, I'm going to keep the link up on the screen so that you'll have an opportunity to either take a picture of it or tap the link itself once you have it on your phone so that you can immediately go to the registration page and register for our drive. Once again, the information is going to be provided via text and or in church on next week and throughout the week. Pastor Walls will be sharing it throughout the district, and we want everyone to come out. If you believe that you're unable to donate, as Jakara and Joni shared with you, you will not necessarily be disqualified due to a condition. More than likely, your blood is acceptable. But if you're unable to donate, please contact your family. Please contact your friends. I'm going to make sure that the flyers are made available. We want it to be me plus 3. So I'm going to bring at least 3 more people out and give this link, share this link so that you can sign up. Those of you who are at other churches, you're in other districts, please take advantage of this opportunity. This will be an opportunity for us. It's 2026 and it's August, and this is an opportunity for us to give back. It's time for us to give back. If you've not done anything this year to give back, this is one way to save 3 lives. So with that said, we appreciate everybody taking advantage of viewing this setting and taking out the time to be a part of something that's so valuable. We're going to conclude our session. We appreciate you all once again taking advantage of this. We appreciate your time on Saturday, August the 29th from 8:30 until 1:30. The Blood Mobile will be here in front of the Trinity Church. Please don't hesitate to drop by. You might be asking the question, well, I didn't register. Just come by. They'll be able to register you on the spot. We want to make sure every 15-minute interval is full so that everybody can get into the van and get out. More than anything else, hydrate. Make sure you eat yourself a hefty breakfast. I would also say a healthy breakfast full of protein and fluid so that you can come here and leave and know that you've done something great. Thank you again. We thank everybody for taking part of this opportunity, and we look forward to seeing you on next week. Have a great day.